Welcome back to the deep dive here at the Truth and Logic Zone. I'm your host, Alex Hitchens, and today we're doing something a bit different, actually quite personal. We're diving into chapter 4 of my book, Finding Yourself Before Finding Him, and chapter 4 is called Building the Best Version of You. And look, this isn't just about patching things up from the past. It's more than that. It's really about a pivotal moment, a shift. We're moving from, let's say, repairing what was broken to actively, purposefully creating something new, the you that you genuinely want to be. And honestly, that changes absolutely everything. Now, the core idea here, the thing I really want you to get from this chapter is the primacy of building you first before anything else. This whole journey, it starts way before you even think about a partner. It's that turning point where we stop and just, start unpacking the baggage, dealing with the old stuff, and we start actually creating a life that feels good, a life we love. Because here's the truth. I really stand by strong relationships, the lasting ones. They aren't built by two halves trying to make a whole that doesn't quite work. No, they're built by two whole people who choose to share their already full lives. So the goal for you listening right now is to become that woman who feels whole, feels confident, feels truly at peace with herself. And you must do that before Mr. Right comes along. That's key. Okay, so where do we start? How do we actually begin building this? It kicks off with knowing your worth. Simple, but profound. And let me be clear, this isn't about looks or stuff you own or getting approval from others. Your self-worth, as I see it and write about it, is built on something unshakable. It's the truth that you are valuable, period. Just because you exist now. Intellectually, maybe not a lot, but sometimes we still filter choices through what others think. When you really internalize this though, like deep down, it changes how you act. You stop chasing people who just don't see it. You let go of relationships that drain you, and you find the strength, the grace, really, to walk away from anything that just doesn't feel right in your soul. It's a huge shift from seeking validation outside to knowing your values. Inherent, non-negotiable, building this version of you. It also takes active investment. You have to put in the work. That means consciously pouring your time, your energy into things that really light you up. Think about it. Exploring those passions, learning new things, taking care of yourself, body, mind, spirit, whether that's through growth or rest or prayer or reflection, whatever connects you. It's about building a life that's so rich, so fulfilling on its own that you're not just sitting around waiting for someone else to bring the happiness. You will see the right person when they come. They won't complete you. That's not the goal. They'll complement the amazing life, the joy you've already built for yourself. And alongside that investment comes something critical, protecting your peace. This is all about boundaries, healthy ones. You know what I found? Did you know that a lot of women sometimes mistake boundaries for being mean or rejecting people? But listen, that's not it at all. Boundaries aren't about pushing people away. They're about safeguarding your own space, your mental, emotional, spiritual well-being. And crucially, they teach other people how to treat you, how to honor your presence. A woman with clear boundaries, she communicates often quietly that her worth isn't up for debate. Like, instead of feeling swamped by everyone's demands, maybe it's a simple, hey, I need my evenings to recharge, so I'm not really available after 7 unless it's urgent. Now, that's a boundary. Protect your energy. It's not aggressive, it's just clear. And the more you practice this, the more natural and actually the more empowering it feels. Now, as you build that self-worth, as you get better at setting those boundaries, something really beautiful starts to grow. True confidence. And I'm not talking about the loud, showy look at me kind of stuff that's often insecurity in disguise. True confidence, it's quieter. It's a sort of deep knowing and assurance in your own truth. think of it like this. Arrogance needs an audience. True confidence just is. It's walking into a room and not feeling like you need to shrink. It's speaking your mind when it matters, trusting your own gut, your judgment, even if others disagree. What's really interesting is that this quiet confidence is incredibly attractive, not because it's trying to be, but because it signals you value yourself. And when you value yourself well, you set the standard for how others are going to value you too. It's that simple. So ultimately, this whole chapter, this whole journey, it's about living as your truest self. Elf. It's not about becoming someone else entirely. No, it's about having the courage to uncover the real you, the authentic you that's already there. The one who can laugh freely, love without reservation, and importantly, refuse to live in fear. This is the woman who would rather say no to the wrong person, even if it feels scary, than settle, because she's afraid of being alone or afraid of loss. When you operate from that place of wholeness, your standards naturally go up. The right person won't be needed to fill a void. They'll complement you. And together, you build something strong, something built on choice and clarity and real love, not neediness. So what does this all boil down to for you? It means taking that step, that proactive, really powerful step. Build that incredible version of yourself first, rooted in worth, rooted in peace, long before partnership is even on the table. And here's something I want you to think about, or a question to kind of mull over. How would becoming that version of yourself, the truest, most confident, peaceful version, how would that fundamentally change the way you choose a partner? Really sit with that for a bit. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.